Coca-Cola is using AI as a very powerful marketing automation. In this video, I'm gonna break down this AI automation for you. I'm gonna explain to you exactly how this AI process has been redesigned and what are the benefits. Let's go.
Dig deep with Frank to see AI define the new rules of the business game.
I'm Frank, been developing digital products since when I was a kid. I've sold my last e-commerce platform. Since 6 years, I've been focusing on automating and enhancing e-commerce using AI. Most of the author of AI Traction go to a place where you can learn how to transform your company and using AI as a business leverage. So let's jump right into this Coca-Cola business case. Coca-Cola has been involved in some of very interesting AI project. You can read about all of them on aitraction.com in the automation cases section, where you can just visit all these business cases I'm explaining in the videos. So Coca-Cola have been using AI to generate hundreds ads for their marketing campaign, obtaining very personalized and specific ads in very different ways. So I'm gonna show you the exact process you can see here they are using to generate this ads content. So AI was used in different part of this process, but we also are going to focus on the whole automation so you can understand how to really use AI inside a systemic integration for the company, which is the topic we talk about in AI Traction, because it's the best way to convert and use AI as a business leverage. So how the process was redesigned using AI. So as all the company have the need to generate ads for the campaign. So in this case, the process starts by having a database or a CMS where we do store the information about the campaign that we want to run. So we expose this data to AI, which can be used with different models. They declare that you're using OpenAI, but there are many. So first of all, AI is used to generate ideas for group of ads that we could use to generate different visual and copyright for each ad. So for example, personalizing for country, for target group, for theme, for seasonality, or commercial topics. So after this first step, AI generates ideas that can be reviewed by AI itself or by a team. So this means that AI produces the idea to generate ads with different quotes based on famous characters for each country, for example. So the team or AI can approve this idea or reject it. So this process and the best AI integration works when there is a full automation but step of control and quality check. In this case, it's fundamental to approve an idea that is matching with the brand, that is matching with the targets, that is matching with the company goals in general. AI can do this job too. So as I mentioned here, the review can be done completely in an automated way, but it's a different step. After the generation, another AI can be involved to do the review. In this case, a tool which is very important that would be used if the AI is going to do the review itself is to access a knowledge base. So what we can do while building this kind of processes is to teach the AI, to give them information about our brand, our goals, our target personas, our stylistic guidelines, everything we need AI to know to do, like in this case, a quality check or a specific review for something which is tactical and strategic, such as choosing a part of this process. So after the ideas for the group of ads is approved, the process can go on the next step, which is to actually generate dozens of alternatives for each idea. So in this case, if we're following the example of generating ads based on famous characters quotes for each country, AI would understand this and start generating dozens of quotes for the ads. After this, the generated content, which in this case are text, will be stored into the database, the initial database, which will be enriched, and they will be stored there. So after this, the text can be converted into actual visuals, so images for the ads. As we can see in the example of the business case here, this is the kind of job that I did. So this is actually in Italian, but these are different copies that were applied in different banner for a display campaign. So this is exactly the final output. So all of this, since the definition of the initial idea, the review, the production of the alternatives, and then the transformation of the single text into actual images like we saw, can be completely automated. The last step is the distribution. So using also automation, is possible to distribute this ad into the different platforms, which could be Facebook, Meta, Google, TikTok, or other kind of distribution platform where our ads need to actually run. So this is how an end-to-end AI-based and supervised process is integrated into the marketing area of the company. And this is something that also you can do for your small, medium, or enterprise company. There are different ways to do this, and if you are interested, make sure to visit AI Traction, access our free community, and understand more on how to build this kind of very efficient and high leverage project based on. As I mentioned, in the business case, you can find other information on this very interesting project from Coca-Cola. So today we just talked about data analysis, ad creation, but they also launched a very interesting ad campaign. They launched Real Magic Creative Academy, so basically letting users create ads and content using generative AI with a specific version of AI which is trained to generate Coca-Cola content based on the idea of people. And they're using this also on chatbot, on Instagram and other places of their experience. In general, I want to really focus on these two concepts. So automation is very efficient for cost reduction, and the automation itself can save a lot of time, a lot of money by reducing human labor and enabling completely new strategy. Like in this case, being able to launch dozen or 100 different ads to test them and see through A/B testing which one is working the best and improving the return of the investment. So we have some interesting data. The augmentation of the process, so enhancing the process or enabling an entire new strategy, like in this case, combined with the automation, makes a really, really huge and powerful leverage for the business. So you should really consider to deep dive into the possibility to use AI for your company and your project. So like Coca-Cola is using generative AI. They are working on the concept of personalization. They're working on interactive experiences. They're making the user play with AI based on all around their brand, of course, generating new experiences and connecting to their customer in a deeper level. So they're making this very powerful, playful, and interesting. So Coca-Cola delivered a very interesting strategy, personalizing ad campaign, launching 100 different websites and enabling also the personalization for country, for different teams and commercial activities, making everything more playful and connecting to their customer to the brand in a deeper level. So make sure to keep watching this next video because it's all about automation for media and marketing industry, and it's very, very interesting.